Yo, my name is Phomvongsa, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Today we got ourselves the new England Patriots and of course another realistic rebuild. And you know, the Patriots, it's been so long since they've been bad, man, but last year they finished under 500. They don't make the playoffs, but of course that gave them the number 15 overall pick. And you know, many people thought, which quarterback were they going to trade up and try to grab? But hey, they stayed at number 15, and their guy actually went ahead and fell to them. You guys will see him in just one moment here, as well as the other rookies too. Of course, the roster I'm using by cainnedrow, I'll put it on the screen right now. Go ahead and download it and show them some love. The roster is absolutely heat. And by the way, don't get mad at me for the ratings. I didn't touch anything, so it's not on me, alright? Only thing I did is development traits. And with all that good stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and go check out the Patriots rookies. Alright, here we go. And at pick number 15, of course, they went with Mac Jones, the quarterback out of Alabama, coming off a stellar season, leading his team all the way to the national championship. Now he's coming into a good situation, man. As you guys know, Bill Belichick, the Patriots system, they already have a great squad around him as well. And he's not pressed to start right away. They still have Cam Newton as well. So I actually decided to give him normal development too, because that's what I think he will be in next year's Madden, just personally. Now, it's no diss on Mac Jones, right? I think he has, you know, one of the, if not the highest floor, but you know, probably the lowest ceiling. But I'm not going to rule anything out, right? He could go crazy, but this is personally what I think. And for quote-unquote realism, I'm just going to leave him as that. But you know, hopefully he can grow for us, go up a development trade later on in this rebuild, and you know, continue on that Patriots dynasty. And then with their pick in round 2, they actually traded up to get themselves Christian Barmore, the defensive tackle out of Alabama as well. Now, he had an unreal playoff run for Bama last year. Of course, they did win the national championship, and you know, he was falling down the draft board a little bit, so Bill Belichick decided, hey, let's go ahead and trade up, get our guy, and he should be able to come in immediately and start a defensive tackle right off the gate. So Christian Barmore, expect him to be here for this entire rebuild. All right, and with their pick in round 3, they decided to go with another person on the defensive line. This time it's going to be Ronnie Perkins out of Oklahoma, a guy I could have definitely seen go, you know, round 2-ish, but for them to get him in round 3, definitely a good value pick there from the Patriots. Now, of course, the defensive line is pretty deep already, so he's probably going to be a rotational piece for us at best. But you know, if he can come in and contribute whenever his number is called, that's all I'm really asking for. And you know what, this defensive line looks pretty scary now. All right, the final player I have for you all today, and it was chosen in the 4th round. They went with running back Rhamondre Stevens. So they started off with 2 Bama guys and now 2 Oklahoma guys with Ronnie Perkins and him. So pretty interesting stuff there. But of course, he's probably our running back 4, so I'm not sure if we're going to see him too much, but if he's just ready, if we need him, that's all I can ask for. Alright, if any of you guys are new here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more Madden franchise content like this. We are on the absolute grind right now. Every 2 days we'll have a new team up, so go ahead and subscribe. It is 100% free, so you guys do not miss another video, and hitting that like button would also mean a ton as well. It's the best way for you guys to show your support, so I would truly appreciate that. And by the way, if you don't decide, then what do I even say? The Patriots don't care. They have 6 Super Bowls, so I don't know. Just like the video, man. Deal? Deal. Good doing business with you all, and much love. Now let's go ahead and hop into the Patriots Realistic Rebuild. Here we go. Our first season together. We got ourselves an 83 overall squad, 83 offense, and then an 84 defense. Let's go ahead and go check it out. It's good to finally have you on my team, Cam Newton. Of course, if you guys haven't seen my other rebuilds, this man, as you know, the absolute king of Madden simulation. We like to call him Simi God around here. Of course, Cam Newton is unbelievable on simulation, and I definitely would like to use him. I think he would be the starter in real life. However, man, I think I'm going to roll with Mac Jones. I think, you know, this video is revolved around Mac Jones. We want to see how good he can do in the Patriots offense or scheme with Bill Belichick. And, you know, we just want to see how well Mac Jones will end up becoming. So I'm sorry, Cam Newton. As much as it hurts me to not be able to use you, I think I'm going to be rolling with McCorkle. So the RB group here pretty deep. Of course, we got Damian Harris, Sony Michel, James White. It's not bad at all, but none of them are, you know, anything crazy. I think Damian Harris, though, is the youngest out of all of them. Only 23 years old, so he definitely has some years to grow. But none of them are going to be world beaters for us, really, in this rebuild. So I'll probably look to upgrade that position. I don't know, unless Damian Harris ends up just going crazy. So for the wide receiver group, they actually upgraded that position massively this offseason. Last year, it was terrible. But of course, they now have Aguilar, who enjoyed a breakout season for the Raiders. Kendrick Bourne is now here. Marquise Lee? Yeah, Marquise Lee, but he's kind of old and only normal development. I don't know how much I'm going to use him. I'm actually going to start Jacoby Myers ahead of him, who was probably the Patriots' best receiver last year. He's still really young, I think only 23. Then N'Keal Harry's still here as well, but we're not going to talk about N'Keal Harry. Tight end group, Another position they upgraded massively. Hunter Henry now here. He's an 87 rated star development, so he's probably going to be here for the entire rebuild. And then they got themselves another good tight end in Jonnu Smith, of course, formerly of the Titans. Enjoyed a good season as well. So the tight end group is definitely really good. I'll probably be looking to upgrade receiver in the future as well, though, because although it's decent, it's definitely nothing great. However, something that is great, this offensive line, it is pretty stacked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. By the way, I think Marcus Cannon's gone, right? He's on the Texans, I think, now, so I'll just release him. But of course, left tackle Isaiah Wynn, former first-round pick. Then they have Onwenu, an absolute gem in last year's draft. He was amazing for them and played so many positions across the entire O-line. David Andrews is here, Shaq Mason, Trent Brown, who of course they traded for, also from the Raiders too. The O-line is crazy, and of course we got our new O-line rule as well, so if any of them get into the top 10, the top 5, or even the best, they'll be getting some nice little upgrades. Defensively, this team's pretty solid as well, man. Chase Winovich is here, Wise Jr. Of course, they drafted Christian Barmore, who's going to be our starting defensive tackle right off the gate, hidden in development. It's what I gave him. Devon Godshaw, formerly of the Dolphins. Then Lawrence Guy. It's not too bad, nothing too crazy, but these two should definitely be good for the future. For the cornerback position, though, my goodness, it's a good cornerback group, man. Of course, Stefan Gilmore, one of the best cornerbacks in the league for a few years now. Definitely an animal, as you can see by his rating. X Factor, amazing. He's 29 years old. There's rumors that, you know, he could get traded in real life, but for this rebuild, I mean, there's not many corners I'd rather have, and it's really tough to get a 99 rated one, so I'm just probably going to keep him. He's going to be a steady cornerback for us. In the future, Jonathan Jones is here, decent as well. JC Jackson, a really good playmaker as well on the defensive side of the ball. Now, of course, Devin McCourty, man, 92 rated X Factor, but he's really old now, 33 years old there, as you guys can see. So we only got like, what, 1 or 2 years left with him. We'll try to make the most of it. Phillips here as well. Kyle Duggar, who they picked a few years back. Actually, was it last year? Yeah, last year, but I don't think he played, right? And then Jalen Mills, who they picked up this offseason as well. The DB group as a whole, man, pretty heat. Linebackers, they made some good upgrades this offseason as well, bringing in Matthew Judon from the Ravens, Kyle Van Noy they got from the Dolphins after they released him. Dante Hightower is going to be coming back, so it's definitely a good one. Josh Uche here as well. The defense looks solid, man. Of course, the team is solid. It's the Patriots. So, you know, hopefully we can work around it. For the specialist section, we're going to be rocking like this, man. Jacoby Myers in the slot. Of course, we want him to go crazy. We want him to go wild in simulation. And the slot does that to you. Of course, he's the youngest one out of all of our pass catchers. So, that'll be his position. James White, Damian Harris here. And then we got Jonathan Jones in the slot. Judon, Van Noy, Guy. Then we got Barmore here as well in the inside. Dante Hightower and Phillips. Maybe I'm going to put Kyle Duggar here because I could see him playing that role in real life. I'm going to put Duggar here, but other than that, I'm not going to change anything else. I'll be seeing you guys in the playoffs. I almost said Super Bowl. We are here playoff time, and we end up 9-7. Did we not make it? Really? We didn't make the playoffs. That is unfortunate. Did the Jets finish top of the division? Dude, the Jets are kind of cracked in simulation as well, as the Bills were 6-10. Wow. This division is really tough, man. I've done a Dolphins one, I've done a Jets one. This division is always flip-flopping around. You never know what you're going to get from it. But we finished 9-7. I mean, not bad. Offensive yards, 7th. Mac Jones looked like he was a beast his rookie season. Defensively is where we actually were let down a little bit, huh? Oh my goodness. Mac Jones was actually an animal. 4,600 yards, 39 tutties, 11 picks. That is one hell of a rookie season. Shatters the rookie touchdown record by Justin Herbert last year. I think passing yards as well. Wow. Okay, great season from Mac Jones. Started off right away. James White, not too bad. 9 tutties for him. Almost 4 yards a carry. But other than that, it's all right. We got 3 running backs. We got to feed, man. Nelson Aguilar. Whoa. 14. I don't know why I'm clicking his thing, but 1,400 yards, 13 tutties. So he carries on his good form from, of course, last season with the Raiders. And wow, an absolutely unreal season from him. Hunter Henry, pretty good as well. Jacoby Myers, a lot of touchdowns. 750 yards, pretty decent. Kendrick Bourne contributed as well as James White. But my goodness, Nelson Aguilar, have yourself a season, man. My goodness. Dante Hightower led the way for tackles. Let's go ahead and check out the sack numbers as we got ourselves Judon with 11.5. Barmore with 11.2. 9 tackles for losses for him. 14 for Kyle Van Noy. 9.5 sacks for Kyle Van Noy as well. Wow. All right, and then interceptions, we had Stefan Gilmore 3, Kyle Duggar had 2, a lot of people with 1, but of course, even though the stats look really good, defensively as a whole, we gave up a lot of yards, man. 21st in the entire league, so that is not good. Let's just go ahead. Let's use some coach XP. Let's use some coach XP. I'm expecting Mac Jones to go up. Nelson Aguilar 100% should go up as well. I mean, what a season for him. Let's go ahead and do QB, of course, for Mac Jones, and then let's do what's like young. D-line. Let's do it for Christian Barmore as well, the 2 Bama boys. Their first 2 picks of the 2021 draft, of course. But we got nothing to do here. Let's just go ahead and send him to the Super Bowl, and we can see what development traits we got to upgrade. It's gonna be not to upgrade. You know what I mean? The Bengals though make the Super Bowl, and they're gonna be playing, you know, our former quarterback Tom Brady, and Zach Wilson is unbelievable. He has been winning MVP so much, but we actually got Mac Jones to number 3. That I love, because that's a good sign for the rest of this rebuild if we can just, you know, get our quarterback of the future, because that's the question in real life, right? And Mac Jones looks like he's doing a hell of a good job so far. Number 2 there in Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Patty Queen. We had Christian Barmore at number 3 there, so not too shabby at all. Mac Jones number 3 for best quarterback. 2 best running back. We had James White at 6. Wide receiver Aguilar really didn't win that. Another semi-god, Jamison Crowder here. And Colby, really? How did they have better seasons than Nelson Aguilar, bro? That's unreal. But best O-line. Any Patriots? Really? Nobody? Alright, that sucks. I was hoping to get an upgrade there, but unfortunately we don't. Christian Barmore, number 2, though. On best D-line, you'd love to see that. Linebacker group, we had Judon and Van Noy and Dante Hightower. So all 3 of them make it, and you gotta love that. Don't think we'll have anyone for DBs. That sucks. Not even Gilmore? Maybe Gilmore was there. I'm just blind. Upgrades, development upgrades. Mac Jones should get one. Aguilar should get one for sure. Barmore maybe. We got Mac Jones, perfect. Aguilar, perfect. Mac Jones going up is gorgeous now because normal is ugly, but it was just what I thought. All right, don't hate me. He showed out. All right, he showed out, so you guys can't even complain anymore. Defensively, not that you guys were. You guys know what I mean. Barmore is star. That's what I gave him. And then we actually had Dante Hightower and Kyle Van Noy go up. Other than that, though, I don't think we had anyone. But those 2 going up is nice. Of course, they are a little older. But, you know, that should help the regression. So I don't mind that at all. Joe Burrow versus Brady in the Super Bowl. The new versus the... what am I saying? The old versus the new, I guess. The old versus the young. What am I saying? But Brady comes out on top, just like he did in real life. Now we got some contracts here. JC Jackson, Dante Hightower, David Andrews, Whoa, we actually have a lot of people here, not gonna lie. JC Jackson, definitely a guy I want to bring back. I'm gonna bump it up even a tad bit more for 4 years here. And he's excited to stay with the team, so welcome. Dante Hightower is the one I'm questioning, man. He's 31 years old. How many years does he want? How much money does he want? 2 years, not the worst. But I feel like I gotta go a different direction, man. He's 31 years old, and you know on Madden that man's gonna get killed in rating. Even though he went up to superstar, I like it. We just unfortunately I don't think it's gonna be the smartest move. David Andrews, however, definitely would like to keep him. 2-year deal, that seems fine to me. Let's bump the bonus up just a tad bit so it make. Okay. James White, I'm gonna let walk, 29 years old. Everyone else here, I'm gonna let walk. Semi-God, I didn't even get to use him, man. And I can almost guarantee that he's going to go to a different team and win MVP in one of these years in this rebuild. I can almost guarantee that, man. Let's go ahead and go to free agency, though. But, of course, we have all the offseason moves done. So, not too many big names will be here. We got 60 mil to spend around, though. If we do want to get anyone. Shaq. Wait, what is going on? Really? I've never seen Shaq Barrett here in my life. That would be an unbelievable signing. I'm not going to lie. Trent Williams, Levante David. Okay, there's actually some big names here. Usually there isn't. David Andrews, I'll try to get back 100%. Bring Gronk back? No, we do. Tight end is the last thing I need. I'm going to go ahead and look around. I'll be back in 1 second. So only 3 players here. I'm going to be looking to re-sign 2 of them. Dante Hightower, just a 1-year deal. I'd like to have him back, but, you know, only 1 year. David Andrews, pretty much just gave him the same offer, a little bit lower. And then Tavon Young, just get that 4th string cornerback, of course. That's all we're going to do. No one else that I really want. I'd rather save the money. So we're flexible for either next season or later on. Dante Hightower is back though, so that is fantastic. But David Andrews is the one, you know, I really want, and he is now gonna get overtaken. That sucks. Oh man. Yeah, I offered David Andrews more money. It doesn't look like we're gonna get him. The Broncos are offering so much, the Rams, everyone else. So unfortunately we are gonna lose him. But hey, the Patriots did sign Ted Karras this offseason, so I guess he can start for us this year. David Andrews is gone. Tavon Young though is here to stay. I think David Andrews got a contract in real life, so that kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But Isaiah Wynn here, 5th-year option, why not? Isaiah Wynn is definitely a good left tackle, still young as well, so we definitely would like to have him for this entire rebuild. I'm kind of salty, I'm not gonna lie, that we didn't get David Andrews back. I can't believe it. But we have another 5th-year option. This time it's gonna be Sony Michel, and you know we did lose James White. We do have Damian Harris. They did draft Ramondre Stevens this year. I'm gonna decline that. I'm gonna decline that. I really am. If worse comes to worst, you know, Damian Harris, hopefully, I'm hoping can step up. Let's just go ahead and sim to the draft now and see what we can do there. We definitely need some upgrades. Maybe get a center, another receiver. We'll have to see, but the draft, I should probably start it, right? What pick do we have? 9 and 7. We have pick number 18, Dolphins at number 1. Let's go ahead and go check out the Heisman winner, because if we can get him, maybe I do. Maybe it's a running back. It's usually a running back. Heisman, Eric Tucker, right outside linebacker. All right, here we go. The draft board. It's looking like this. The draft is pretty good. This is the Heisman winner, by the way. He looks pretty decent. I don't know if we can get him, though. He's like pick around number 15-ish. It's projected. Of course, we're pick number 18, so I don't know if he's going to follow us, but we got some good players here. A lot of good gems in this class as well. Definitely a lot of people later on, but there's not really that one like banger that I'm looking at and I'm like, yeah, I definitely want him, so I'm not going to trade up or anything. Just go ahead and sim to pick number 18, see who falls to us, see who's left on our draft board, and who we can get here at pick number 18, of course. Do we have anyone left on our draft board? Everyone in the first round that we had is actually now gone. Okay, and because of that, in classic Bill Belichick fashion, let's go ahead and trade down to pick number 26 here, and then we're getting a second round pick as well from the San Francisco 49ers there. Let's go ahead and do that because the player that I will probably be choosing, that cornerback, is actually an early second projected, I think. So let's just go let the Niners take their man, sim to our pick here now at number 26, but we got 2 in the second round now, so we can get a lot of value because, of course, like I said, this draft class has a lot of gems, and Malachi Brewer is probably the guy I'm going to go with. He has good zone coverage. Maybe I move him out to safety once McCourty retires or something like that, because our cornerback depth is actually really deep, but he's probably best player available. Let's go ahead and choose him here out of Vanderbilt. He's 73 rated, unfortunately only normal dev though. We're number 16, so it's good value. He doesn't look too bad, pretty well rounded as a whole. Maybe move him out to free safety later on, we'll have to see, man, but normal dev. Alright, so the draft board looks like this now. We still have this wide receiver here who I'm probably going to go with, the slot receiver out of Alabama there. Looks pretty decent mid-first round talent. Of course, I do want to upgrade this wide receiving core as a whole, and then maybe I go Philip Green with our next pick, because then we can move Onwenu to center, I guess, now that we lost David Andrews. Let's go ahead and take Wallace. He's only 74. I say only, but 74 is a good rating. Only normal development is what I meant to say. He doesn't look bad though, but he can probably be our slot right away, to be honest. Jacoby Myers really didn't do anything too crazy in that position last year. So Darrell Wallace, welcome to have you. Alabama, of course, reunite with Mac Jones, I guess. No, the tackle just went a pick ahead of us. Okay, that sucks. Looks like Ted Karras is riding out the season, but I have pick 18 in the third round. Can I get this guy in the third round? He's a mid-4th talent. Yeah, I think I can. I'm going to just go with Montel Banfield right now. Best player available, right outside linebacker. 71 rated. Only normal dev. Draft recap now, and of course we did not get a hit in development, but we got some good players, man. A lot of people over 70 rated. I went ahead and just simmed the rest here. Shaquille Bellamy, is he anything special? No, and then the other guy's 70 rated as well. And then this guy's 69. We got some good, you know, players here who can be in the rotation, but nothing really too crazy as a whole. Check out this draft class as a whole. Here's the Heisman winner, actually. I totally forgot about this guy. He's going to Eric Tucker, of course, is the highest rated player in this class at a 78 rated. I'm tempted to see what his dev trait was. If we could have got him, I definitely would have. Now I wish I did. I don't know. I would have had to trade up. He would have been Nick. He would have been nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're into the second season now. We got an 86 rated squad, 85 offense, then an 88 defense, I believe. So not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and check it out. Of course, Mac Jones is up to a 77 star now. So you'd love to see that. We got Aguilar here as well. I'm probably gonna be putting Darrell Wallace in the slot. Of course, we did lose David Andrews, which sucks. That's okay. That's why we got Ted Karras. Offense, other than that, though, pretty much remains the same. Defensively is where we made some big moves. We got Malachi Brewer in the draft. Tavon Young we brought in. Edwards we also drafted, and then we brought back, you know, Dante Hightower. McCourty's going down very quickly now, so that kind of sucks, but everything else pretty much remains the same. I mean, we were okay last year. I'm going to put Darrell Wallace in the slot here. This can stay. I think everything here is good, honestly. It looks good to me, so we're just going to ride with that. Winovich is here now, though. Van Noy is going to be at sub linebacker. I'm cool with that. Do I change the scheme? Because, of course, the Patriots are always so good in simulation. I almost don't want to touch it. Our offense was great. I don't know what was wrong with our defense. You know, I'm going to ride it out with one more season. We had a winning record last season. Well, we were second in the division as well, so kind of unfortunate to not make the playoffs, but hopefully we can this year with Mac Jones. All right, playoff time, and we finished 500, 8-8. All right, I might need to change this playbook. Not great at all. Second season, we don't make it again. Once again, though, our offense in the top 10. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my God, our defense sucks, dude. Mac Jones was unbelievable. 4,700 yards, 46 tutties, only 12 interceptions. Wow. Mac Jones is absolutely balling in the Patriots system here, but run game is not there really. Defense is definitely not there. Receiving wise though, Darrell Wallace went off in the slot. You'll love to see that. The rookie, of course, out of Bama, reuniting with Mac Jones. The connection is still there. 1,100 yards for him, 12 touchdowns, and then 11 for Aguilar and Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry also broke 1,000 yards. Aguilar almost up to 1,000 as well. Fire statistics on offense. But defense, I should have changed it. I should have changed it. Rookie move by me, seeing it so bad last season and still not changing it. What am I doing? BARMORE really good. Judon. The sack numbers were down a little bit though. That's kind of why I didn't want to change it, because the sack numbers were so good last year. But it's definitely a sure thing now. Wow. This year though, the pick numbers are wild. McCourty 6, JC Jackson 5, Gilmore 4, Kyle Duggar 2, people with 1 as well. But McCourty with 6 picks, but unfortunately he's going out with a bang. But we can't make the playoffs. Oh my gosh. After such a great season from Mac Jones and our entire offense too, dude, our defense is just what led us back. I need to change the scheme. That's on me. Now the Bills, who were terrible last year, got themselves the Heisman winner, are now in the Super Bowl against the Chicago Bears. Okay. Yearly awards though, let's go ahead and check it out. Mac Jones, I don't know, we were so bad. Trey Lance actually wins it. Mac Jones at number 3 once again. I think that's where he was last season as well. Offensive player of the year, Mac Jones at number 2 there. Defensive player of the year went to CJ Mosley. Hightower at 2. Of course, we got him back on a 1-year deal. Offensive rookie of the year went to Darrell Wallace. I like that. I like that. Do we have anyone else? No, sir. Defensive rookie of the year? Nobody. Ooh, Mac Jones, best quarterback though. Okay, could he go up to super? Yeah, he has to, right? With that season, that was an unbelievable season. So even though I had him as normal, he's progressing very nicely as a whole. Darrell Wallace gets in here for best wide receiver, best O-line. Nobody again, really. No Trent Brown, no Isaiah Wynn, no Shaq Mason. Christian Barmore gets in here. Kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. Even our offense is fantastic, man. Definitely expecting someone to be in there. Devin McCourty. He's probably gonna retire though. Don't retire on me, Devin. Ah, it sucks as he wins best DB. We had 3 players in there. Okay, development upgrades though. This is pretty much all we can look forward to, because since we cannot make the playoffs, Mac Jones is superstar. Darrell Wallace goes up. Maybe Hunter Henry. That would be amazing. And then let's go ahead and check it out. Mac Jones is up to superstar. Darrell Wallace is up to star. We have a lot of like good wide receivers, but no one that's great. You know what I mean? Aguilar is here. Kendrick Bourne, N'Keal Harry, Jacoby Myers. Now this Wallace dude's here as well. We definitely need that standout number 1 for Mac Jones. Actually, you know what? The offense is really not the problem, man. The offense is balling in this Patriots playbook. It is unbelievable. As you can see there, Mac Jones up to superstar development. Has 2 upgrade points as well. I'll just let the CPU handle it. It's this side of the ball where I'm not sure what's going on, because it doesn't look too bad, does it? JC Jackson up to superstar. Love that. Christian Barmore up to superstar. Wow, so the first 2 picks, of course, of the 2021 draft out of Alabama. Both doing really well here for the Patriots, but yeah, I need to change some things up next season. We're going to hit on some more draft picks this year for sure, and, you know, we'll be better next season. Go ahead and sim the Super Bowl now as it's Josh Allen versus Justin Fields, and Josh Allen put up 50 points. Oh my goodness, but I see Stefan Gilmore here. Of course, we're 2 years in now. He's getting even older, 31 now. McCourty actually is still here. I'm not sure if I'm going to re-sign him. There's actually not too many people, but definitely need Jair, or what? Where? Why did I have Jair Alexander in my mind? Stefan Gilmore, 1-year deal. I'm gonna even bump it up a little bit. Only 1 year, so let's bump this up to 9.25. I would love to have you back, Stefan Gilmore. And he's gonna leave us. See, this is where this gets bad. McCourty, still an X factor. I know you're old as ever, but I mean, I'll offer you that deal still if you want to get some. Okay, yeah, we're not making the playoffs. They're getting mad. I can't blame them. I really can't. Sonny Michel can leave, honestly. Jacoby Myers can leave. Adrian Phillips can leave. Everyone else here can honestly leave. Let's just go into free agency with all the money that we have, that we can get, and see what we can get there. I would like. Oh, should I tag Gilmore? I might tag Gilmore. Not gonna lie, because we definitely would like that man back. Yeah, I'm gonna tag him. I'm not gonna take a chance with him. 18 mil. Oh my goodness, but it's Stefan Gilmore. We're gonna be good next season. Trust me, we're gonna be good. So let's get the best player on our defense back, because the defense was already bad. So without him, we don't even want to imagine that. As we still have 75 mil. So let's go crazy. Let's do what the Patriots did. Could you imagine? Nah, I don't need him. Could you? What am I saying? Let's do what the Patriots did this offseason and just go absolutely wild, because they know, we know, we got our guy now in Mac Jones. He's absolutely balling in this franchise mode. Fred Warner, would you like to join the team? I sure hope so, because we don't have a middle linebacker, and you are possibly the best one in the league. Ooh, yeah, we have splashed the cash around. Look at all those bids we have. Fred Warner, would love to have you. Aluakon, would love to have you. Bilal Nichols, would love to have you. Wise Jr. as a backup, we'd like to have you. Blake and Chip, you look really cool, so I'd like to have you as well. And then Ted Karras, I need a center. That's all the money we're going to be giving out. Still 30 mil left, but I'm not going to go too crazy already what am I saying? Alright, enough of that. I don't know where I'm going with that. Ted Karras is here. Wise Jr. is here. Probably the least two players that I wanted. Fred Warner, Aluakon. Okay, we're still the #1 on Fred Warner and Aluakon and Bilal Nichols. And, of course, Rodrigo Blankenship, who's the #1 guy I definitely want. But, you know, I'm happy to get Karras and Wise Jr. Can't be mad about that. Let's go ahead and sim another week and see if we can get any of those players. Fred Warner's here. Bilal Nichols is here. That's what I like to see. Fred Warner is a massive upgrade on this team. That is amazing. Should definitely shore up our defense. And Aluakon is now getting outbid by the Dolphins. No, no, no. Don't go to the Dolphins. Jair Alexander's still here. Baker's here. Didn't even realize that. Don't think we're going to get Aluakon. You know what? I'm fine with that. Let's just get rid of him. And then hopefully we can get Blake and Ship, I guess. But we have a 5th-year option. I'll just look to upgrade the team in the draft. Of course, we should have another nice little pick. N'Keal Harry. I will not be accepting that 5th-year option, unfortunately. You are probably like my 5th-string receiver now. I'm not going to lie. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. Blake and Ship, please. What? All right, Rodrigo. I see how it is. I'm hoping they can just sign me a kicker. But NFL draft. Let's go ahead and head into it. 2022, of course. And we are the number 17 pick. Last year we were 18. This time we're 17. We're just hovering around that good team, but quite not the playoffs. But we can't tank at the same time. So I don't know. We're kind of in a weird spot. Is there a Heisman guy here? Yeah, it is. It's the running back, Stephen Kilroy, out of Louisville. Do we need running back? Kind of. We did lose Sony Michel, James White, I think. Actually, I think we still have Sony Michel. I have no idea. Okay, so we did lose Sony Michel, but Damien Harris is still here. Maybe I get another one. I don't know. Or we just let Ramondre Stevens be as the backup. Offensively, though, I don't think we need any work here. We were amazing here. Defensively is probably where we need to make some upgrades. Fred Warner's now here, though. That's a massive upgrade. I will change the scheme in the playbook after this. Maybe get a right end. Another middle linebacker wouldn't hurt. I think corners were good. We need free safety. Devin McCourty's gone. Right. All right, so here's the draft board. Not too bad at all, man. We have a lot of people in the second round we can get as well. We have pick 17 all across the draft. We got some good edges here, good outside linebacker. This dude looks sick. Going in the second round would definitely nice to be a partner alongside Fred Warner. He would be great. And then we have, hold it to reorder. That's what we have. A good center here. Taj Boss, what a name. Decent. I think he's a late first. Have another guard here who's late first. Some more linebackers. Some really good safeties going in the second round. The second round's kind of stacked. Low key, if like I don't get any of these 3, maybe I trade back, you know, get a early second, and then we can, you know, just gather more draft picks. That's probably the move. No one else or nobody in this class I would trade up for. Definitely not. Let's just go ahead and see who we got here. Chase Halltailing goes right before us. Let's see who we got here on our draft board, because okay, so these two, the end and the outside linebacker are still here. Ray Andrade. I'm gonna go with that out of Oregon State. Looks decent. Of course, Judon, Kyle Van Noy getting really up there in age, and they're regressing quite fast. This guy's an early first, so he definitely looks good. I'm just thinking, do we trade back? Because look at all these second rounders we have here. You know, we definitely need more picks in that round, because I definitely, I mean, I could go with someone on the offensive line. I would like to go with Shepard, but we have this guy later on as well in the second round too. Looks like a pretty good middle linebacker. I definitely would rather have Shepard though. Actually, I need a safety too. I mean, I'd probably go Shepard and Toon. All right, the Niners are here again. We're probably going to trade with them again. I'm trading down once again, Bill Belichick fashion, to pick number 28, and then we're getting 60 in the second round as well, right? 2022, yeah. That's all good. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're probably going to go with the middle linebacker first, and then we can get the safety in the second, and maybe someone on the O-line as well. We'll have to see, but I definitely like the move to trade down there, just like last year as well. And, you know, just get some more picks, get some more players. Everyone in the first round is gone, of course, but let's just go with Sidney Shepard. He looks like the best player here, and I definitely want him, and he's hidden development. Let's go. There we go. Our first one of the rebuild, I think 75 rated, ranking number 9 in the class, double last. Sidney Shepard looks unbelievable, man. He looks so good. Definitely going to be starting right away for us, whether it's inside or outside. Doesn't really matter. Of course, we have Fred Warner now too, so it's going to be a great middle linebacking group, no doubt about that. All right, let's go ahead and pick to 17 now, and I'm kind of scared to see my draft board. I'm hoping the safeties are still there. They're not. They're actually not. Ooh, that sucks. All right, we actually have so many picks. Do I go Taj Boss here? You know what, let's go Taj Boss. He's got a fire name. He's only normal development. Same rating as Karras though, and he's way younger, so definitely take that. We could probably start him right away as well. Not too bad. Alright, so these guys are both going in the 5th and the 6th round. We have a ton of picks in the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. So I might be just waiting to get these guys later on and trading these early picks to try to upgrade our team that way, because I need a safety bad, and that's probably our best option. 7th round pick should do this. And there it is, a pretty big trade. I'm actually going to be giving away Jonnu Smith. Even though he's a good tight end, I just checked his stats. He hasn't been doing too much, you know, of course, behind Hunter Henry. So I think we're fine trading him. They had green interest, the Saints did, and they're giving us Marcus Williams. So we're getting ourselves an 89 free safety now. We're giving away the 3rd round pick and then a 7th as well. So nothing too crazy. We actually still have our 2nd, so I might try to go upgrade the team again. We still have some picks we can move. Ooh, okay, here we go. We got a trade with the Chargers. I'm going to be giving up to Von Young, who I did just sign. But, of course, we drafted Malachi something. I think Young as well. But the Chargers had green interest, so I'm going to be giving away him to them. And then we're giving away rounds number 2. Round number 4 this year's draft, we're getting ourselves back. And Wosu, I'm probably going to be moving him to outside linebacker. And then Corey Linsley, so an 87 rated center. Definitely love that. Alright, so to recap the draft, we did get Sidney Shepard, which was an absolute banger of a pick, 75 rated, hidden development too. Taj Boss is okay, but of course we did just trade for Corey Linsley, so not sure if he's going to be getting any game time. This guy we got in the 4th round, the CPU just got me him. He's only normal dev, but hey, 70 rated, it's not too bad. As a draft man, I'm happy we got Shepard, and we did make some trades and improved our team massively in that way. Ooh, okay, so we're actually going to be trading Taj Boss. Of course, we just got Corey Linsley, as well as Kyle Van Noy, who's like 32, 33 now, just going down a lot. We're getting Aziz Ojulari back. I will change his name to whatever, anything but the asterisk. But Aziz Ojulari is a massive player and is young as well, so he should be able to help out our defense a lot. Let's go ahead and check out the team, though, as a whole. Of course, the 3rd season, I believe now, we have not made the playoffs, but now we have an 89 rated squad, 91 defense. We look really good. Of course, the defense has been the problem in this rebuild. The offense has actually been fire. Mac Jones has been fire. He's up to superstar, 84 overall. And we look pretty good, man. Of course, we did lose a lot of running backs, but I'm hoping Damien Harris can take that step up. Aguilar, Wallace was amazing last season. O-line still O-line looks amazing. Like a top 3 O-line, if not the best. We have Corey Linsley now as well, so it just got even better. But defensively, I did change the schemes and stuff. We're going to be rocking in a base 3-4, and then I have the Baltimore Ravens playbook. That's been working for me in my past rebuilds. Gilmore, corner looks really good. Malachi Brewer, sorry, I forgot your name, but he's our 4th stringer now, so that should be all good. D-line, Winovich, Barmore, Blau Nichols is here, and Wosu. Looks really decent, man, I'm not going to lie. I need to... Let's generate best lineup, and then hopefully it puts Judon out at left or right outside linebacker. Duggar's still here. Of course, we traded for Marcus Williams, so we have an 89 rated young free safety now. Amazing. We got Shepard. We got Fred Warner, Aziz Ojulari, Matthew Judon. It looks really, really good, man. Darrell Wallace, of course, put that man back in the slot. You know what, Ramondre Stevenson, you can be the 3rd down back. Everything else looks pretty solid to me. Let's put Aziz Ojulari there, and then let's put Shepard at sub linebacker. And I think that's all good, honestly. I'll see you guys. Hopefully this time we go ahead and make the playoffs. Okay, actually, let's sim to mid-season first, because I want to see how we're doing with the new playbook. Hopefully it's better, but if you guys are here, we're 3 seasons in, probably a little bit into the video now, so if you guys are new here, go make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel. We have more content like this already on the channel, and like I said, man, every 2 days we got a new team, so go ahead and subscribe so you guys do not miss another video. Mid-season, we're 5-2. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the playoffs. I'm hyped now. We should make the playoffs finally. Yes, sir. We go 11-5. Beautiful. The Jets are 12-4. The Dolphins are the worst team now. And then the Bills 8-8. Didn't the Bills win the Super Bowl last year? Dude, I don't know what's going on. Very weird, but we made it. What am I doing here? Let's go ahead and go check out the stats. We lost to the Dolphins in week 17, by the way. 2nd in offensive yards. Dude, is this playbook like that? I've never used the Patriots. First? Wait, we were 2nd and 1st, and we didn't end up number 1. Mac Jones is unbelievable, dude. 4,800 yards, 45 touchdowns. I feel like he gets that every year. Unbelievable season from him. Damien Harris was really good, as well as Ramondre Stevens. Shout out to those two. Receiving wise, Aguilar, amazing. Henry, really good. Darrell Wallace, a little step down, but still good himself. Kendrick Bourne, decent too. And then let's go ahead and check out the defensive stats now, as Fred Warner led the way for tackles there, tackles for losses. We had ourselves 12 for Aziz Ojulari. I didn't change his name. I forgot to do that. Chase Winovich, Christian Barmore, all in double digits there. It looks like we had a lot of sacks too. 9.5 for Nwosu, who we traded for. Winovich, Barmore, Aziz Ojulari, Matthew Judon. Beautiful. We were 1st in defensive yards. Gilmore, 5 picks. JC Jackson, 3. Kyle Duggar and Marcus Williams, 2. We finally make it here. Mac Jones finally gets us to the playoffs. We have a ton of coach XP, by the way. I need to go. Look at our team, dude. 92 rated. 93 defense. Our team is unbelievable. Let's do wide receiver. That's pretty low. Let's do these 2. Let's just go O-line. And then we could do running back. The running backs are still young. Leaves us with a perfect 25 left. So you love to see that. But we finally are here. And we got the Tennessee Titans in the first round. Of course, Derrick Henry. They're 9-7 though, so record-wise, you know, we got the advantage. Okay, and we lose in the first round. Definitely not what we were looking for. I mean, I'm happy we made it there as Burrow is back in the Super Bowl. The Bengals are unreal in this sim, and they're going to be playing Justin Fields and the Bears. Dude, I'm disappointed. We really just go out like that. Zach Wilson again beats out Mac Jones. Are you kidding me? How were we this good and we didn't get a better record? Mac Jones, number 3 there again. He's always number 3. Anyone here? Gilmore, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Don't even remember if we had any Defensive Rookie of the Year. Ooh, see, I forgot to check this guy's development tree. He was hitting, right? He was hitting the middle linebacker. Shepard there wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Dude, Zach Wilson. Oh my goodness. He's just beating us out in everything. Damian Harris makes it here. Zach Pascal. No Aguilar. Darrell Wallace and Aguilar are both down here. O-line, we have Trent Brown. He's already a superstar, so I'm not going to be upgrading him. Same with Lindsey and Shaq Mason. For best D-line, we had Winovich at number 8 there, so not too bad. Linebacker, Ojulari at the last place there. Not last, but, you know, 10th. So Jair Alexander's on the Bengals now. Beats out Gilmore, unfortunately. And then other than that, we do not have anyone. That kind of sucks, but let's go ahead and check out if we do have any development upgrades. Can Mac Jones get one? I'm honestly expecting Mac Jones to get one. Please? Dude, oh my God. Mac Jones has been unbelievable. Not gonna lie. He has gone up in literally every single year we've done so far. So next year, okay, definitely not first one free. Let's do pro reads. That's Mac Jones, right? But yeah, next season, hopefully he can take that step up in the playoffs. That's definitely what we would want. Nobody else here on offense. Kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Darrell Wallace, Aguilar still remain the same. Defensively though, we were even better defensively. Winovich went up. Love to see that. Nobody else though. This guy's only a star. He didn't even go up after winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. That kind of sucks. Yeah, literally no one else. Dang. All right, Super Bowl 57 getting simmed here, of course. Bengals, Bears. Bears get it. Justin Fields does it for them, but now we got some contracts to do. Gilmore's back. Of course, I had to tag him last season. He's probably going down a tad, but now he has 96. Hunter Henry's here. Trent Brown. Isaiah Wynn. Lindsey. Jonathan Jones. Winovich. Oh my goodness. Our whole team. Gilmore, please. He's going to test out free agency again. Oh my gosh. Okay, really wish I did this at mid-season now. I did see it, and I decided to just glance over it. But Hunter Henry's back, so that's fantastic. Trent Brown, I need to bring back as well. 91 right tackle. We have a ton of money because all of our players are here, ready for new contracts. Trent Brown, dude, no. Are you kidding me? Isaiah Wynn, let's bump it up a tad bit as well. We definitely need him back. I should have bumped up Trent Brown's higher. Isaiah Wynn's back, so that is great. Corey Linsley, of course, we just traded for. 32 years old now. I mean, he's only going to go lower, but would definitely like to have him back. You know, if he leaves, I'm cool with that. I don't even care. Jonathan Jones. Of course, we just lost Stefan Gilmore. Definitely need Jonathan Jones back at least. What is going on? I mean, I guess everyone's mad because we cannot make it deep in the playoffs. And you know what? I can't really blame them, but let's run it back. We were the first best offense last year. No, second, and then first best defense in terms of yards. Like, let's run it back just one more season. Aguilar, I mean, he's been so good, but he's 30 now. I'm probably going to let him walk. Damian Harris. I'd like to bring back Damian Harris, honestly. Let's just offer him what he wants. And he's fine. Okay, he's back, so that's good at least. Anyone else here I do want? No, probably not. Okay, do I tag Jair or Trent Brown? I think I do Trent Brown, to be honest with you. 91 rated right tackle. Right tackles are so hard to come by, tackles in general. And hopefully, I can maybe try to sign Stefan Gilmore back in free agency. Maybe just get someone else. I need to re-sign, who else? Jonathan Jones, too. Everyone's dipping on us, man. What in the world? We were promising last season, but we have 70 mil now. Splash out. Hopefully we can make some good signings as we got Tyreek Hill here. Whoa, I've never seen Tyreek Hill. Gilmore has 8 bids. Probably not going to be able to get him, to be honest with you. Tyreek Hill, I have never seen in free agency in my life. What in the world? All right, man. An absolute ton of money going out here. Tyreek Hill. I definitely want Tyreek Hill. I've never seen him here. I've never signed him ever. Would be a fire addition to an already really high-powered offense. That would be amazing. Stefan Gilmore I'd like to have back, but he has so many bids. We're in, what, 4th place, so probably not going to get him back, which sucks. Lindsay doesn't have an offer. Jonathan Jones, definitely need him back with Gilmore leaving. And then JC Jackson still a beast. Lutz, Amani Hooker, backup safety. And then a punter, of course. I want Tyreek Hill, honestly. That would be amazing. Let's go ahead and sim the first week. See which of the players we can grab ourselves. Gilmore's back. Oh my goodness, look at these 3. Name a better sight than seeing these 3 in free agency. Oh my god. Gilmore said, you know what? I see that the team's going in the right direction. I'll give my what am I saying? I'll go there for one more year and we're gonna win ourselves a Super Bowl. He had some talks with Tyreek Hill, Jonathan Jones. Oh my goodness, what massive additions, dude. I did not expect to get Gilmore at all. We were 4th, weren't we? Lindsley, gone. Everyone else we can get, but obviously those other 3 are not the biggest of players. Do I try to go see if there's another center I can get here? We still have all our picks, I'm pretty sure. Kareem Hunt's here. Maybe we go ahead and get Kareem Hunt, honestly. Let's go ahead and get rid of Lindsley. And we still have 22 mil to spend. Kareem Hunt would boost our run game even more. I mean, is there another center? Do I even have a center? Because I still have Carrots. Carrots is still here. Treader has offers. We can get Rouillet. We can honestly get Rouillet. All right, you know what? Let's just offer for Kareem Hunt. I'm not going to get Rouillet. We'll just ride with Ted Karras. Ted Karras did us well, what, in year 2? I think we were pretty good, and if worst comes to worst, we can go ahead and draft one, because centers usually are pretty good in the draft. Let's go ahead and sim as we get ourselves Kareem Hunt, Will Lutz, Amani Hooker. Beautiful stuff there. Last week in free agency, what a free agency period, bro. Bailey's here. We got everyone. We got literally everyone. I cannot believe I got Tyreek Hill. First time ever getting Tyreek Hill. That is wild. I've never even seen him, bro. I'm so ecstatic about that. As we head ourselves into the 2023 draft, we'll have pick number 24 here. Do I check the Heisman winner? Maybe it's like a cornerback. No, I don't even need cornerback because we got Gilmore back. The Heisman winner is no idea. Please work. There it is. Okay, an absolutely massive trade here. I was looking to get another 3rd string receiver because we actually do not have one. I mean, we have Juju Smith-Schuster now, but hey, I'm trading number 24 because there's a guy way later on that I would love to get. Bilal Nichols can leave as well. And then a 4th round pick next year. We're getting back Stefan Tuitt. Maybe I can move and Wilsu out to outside linebacker. And then we got Juju Smith-Schuster now. So, massive upgrades there. Of course, we've only made the playoffs once, and we got knocked out in the 1st round. So, I definitely need to be making these upgrades now because we need to go all out for these. Whether this is the final season or next season, we'll have to see if we can make the Super Bowl or not. Definitely would love to because we're on a nice little streak in our rebuilds, but pick number 24 now in the 2nd round, and the draft board is going to be looking like this. And look at this is what I said, man. The centers, there's always good centers, and once again, we have another class with it. So I didn't go trade for an offensive lineman because I knew these guys would stay here. I'm just going to go ahead and take Joe Russell. Why not? He's 76 rated there, only normal, but he's a plug-and-play starter right away, already a higher rated than Ted Karras. So, beautiful. All right, 3rd round pick, and I just added this guy. Look at him. Early first talent, unreal combine, unreal top skills. It's kind of just a luxury pick. Why not? We don't even need running back. But he's definitely the best player available. He's 76 rated, only normal too, but hey, just going to be, you know, a good little addition to our squad. All right, here we go into our 4th season now, and our team just looks unreal, dude. 91 overall team now, 91 offense, 92 defense. Go ahead and, of course, check it out before we go ahead and sim. Last season, we were great, but we fell short just in the playoffs, man. Mac Jones is up to a 90 X factor now, and now we're giving him Kareem Hunt. Now we're giving him Tyreek Hill. Juju Smith-Schuster. The offense should be as good, if not even better. It should be better, to be honest with you, and I'm definitely expecting that. Defensively, we look great as well, dude. We re-signed Gilmore. Winovich is up to superstar. We got Tuitt now, and Wilson's out to right outside linebacker. Fred Warner's at 99. Jonathan Jones came back as well. Like, dude, this team is unreal. We were great last season. We just gotta clutch up come playoff time. Everything in the special is gonna be looking like this. Pretty much nothing changed. Darrell Wallace still gonna be at slot receiver, of course, but I think that's all. I'm not going to do anything else. We don't even have XP. Let's just go ahead and sim to the playoffs. And, you know, hopefully, we can do well. Regular season is over.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
What? I didn't change anything. The only thing I changed was getting better players. And this season, we're just... What? Don't tell me it's our defense, bro. It's got to be our defense. Why? How was it first last year? How was it first last year? Mac Jones is unreal. He's actually unreal. He gets like 45 plus touchdowns every year, 4,800 yards each year. He has actually been ridiculous on this sim. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect him to be this good. Like, look at this. He has been unreal, never over 12 picks, always over 4,500 or 45 tutties, except for the rookie year, of course. 4,500 yards every time, though. He's actually been ridiculous for us, but I don't know what's going on. I mean, this season, our offense would remain the same. We were still really good. Kareem Hunt, great. Receiving-wise, probably good as well. Tyreek Hill's here. Darrell Wallace had 17 touchdowns. But now our defense is just terrible. I don't understand. I didn't change anything. Last season, it was literally number one. Number one last year. Christian Barmore, 13.5 sacks. He had a great year. I just don't understand what happened this season. 6 picks for Fred Warner. Gilmore, 4. And we don't even make the playoffs. Oh my god. I made all those upgrades. Did those trades. What? I don't understand, but I guess we're gonna have to go another season, and I usually don't go over 5, so next season will probably be our last. The Bills were they won the Super Bowl, didn't even make the playoffs, and now they're back in the Super Bowl. This division is so weird. Mac Jones won MVP. He's already X Factor, so he can't go up. But I mean, how do you win MVP and not make the playoffs? I don't know. Bill O'Brien's on the Bills. Are you kidding me? And they made the Super Bowl. Fred Warner up to, or no, not yet. Hopefully he goes up to he won Defensive Player of the Year though, so you love to see that. Christian Barmore on number 10 as well. Best QB went to Mac Jones. You love to see that. Kareem Hunt in here? Nope. Dude, Jamison Crowder has gotten the best wide receiver every single season. He beats out Darrell Wallace, who had 17 touchdowns. Beats out Tyreek Hill. Unreal. Best O-line. Did we have anyone we can upgrade? Trent Brown is down here, but he's already, of course, superstar. Christian Barmore, best D-line, though. Okay, you love to see that, and I definitely do. Fred Warner, best linebacker, of course. Best DB went to Pat Surtain. Looks like he's getting up there now. And Stefan Gilmore made it too. Dude, I'm so confused. Why? Why did we just take such a step down, even though Mac Jones has been ridiculous? Our defense has been so inconsistent. Anyone here? Darrell Wallace didn't go up after that season. After having 17 touchdowns. Unreal, not gonna lie. Defensively, I hate all of you guys on defense. Fred Warner didn't go up. Are you kidding me? Barmore actually went up. So, I mean, I guess that's dope, but how does Fred Warner not go up? He won Defensive Player of the Year and he's literally a 99. Look at all those rewards he got. Interceptions leader, linebacker of the year, 99 rated, and he still is not X Factor. He should be X Factor as it is already, in the game, but yeah, did we get anyone? I don't think so. It's in the Super Bowl that we're once again not a part of. Bills win it again just to rub it in our wounds. Our divisional rivals, 2-time Super Bowl champions now in this video. And contract renegotiations are going to scare me. Barmore, yeah, look, oh, Mac Jones is here. Mac Jones is here. We're this deep into the rebuild now. Mac Jones is here. Oh, no. Oh, okay, we got to do Barmore. We should have, I mean, I'll offer you even a little bit more. I'll bump it up even more because we need BARMORE. Thank you. That was terrible. Mac Jones. Let's try to get Mac Jones. Definitely need him back. He's been a rock. He wants a lot of money. And by the way, how he's playing, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. The Patriots look like they got their new guy. Dude, Onwenu, Shaq, our whole O-line's here, and I don't have money now. Because I really went all out last season. I really did. All right, Onwenu's back. Gave him exactly what he wanted, and he's excited to join and stay here. Now I only have 7 mil remaining. Am I even gonna have enough to try and get Trent Brown? Nope, not even close. I'll probably tag him, to be honest. Can we get Shaq Mason? Nope, not him. You can't get him either. Okay, this is not good. All right, I don't know. We literally have no money. I went so all out last season, obviously getting Tyreek Hill and all that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and tag Trent Brown. We're not gonna be able to do anything in free agency. I don't think. We have 0 money after tagging him. Yeah, as you can see, we're negative 9 mil. So I will just see you guys in the draft. All right, we are now at pick 18 in the draft. We've been hovering about 17, 18, 20 this entire rebuild. These quarterbacks are still here. I'm not gonna go them obviously, but this guy was the Heisman winner. These guys were projected literally number 1 and 2 in this entire draft class, and we're at pick number 18 and they're still here. Wild, but of course we don't need them. Draft board's looking like this. Like I said last year, dude, there is always a good center, and this guy looks unbelievable. Of course we lost Shaq Mason, so he's probably gonna be my pick. Let's go ahead and go him. JoJo Harrell, 76 rated, just like last guy in normal development as well. Not too bad. He can be a plug and play right away because we definitely need help at O-line after losing, of course, Shaq Mason. Okay, what is going on? These guys are still here. What? I mean, I want to take them, but I don't even know if I can trade them because I don't have money. Dude, we're in What is going on? I'll tell you what, these guys are going in the 4th and the 6th. I think I can wait on them. I'm gonna go with the Heisman winner. It was Ian Hutchins. I don't know why they're still here. He's gonna be hidden, right? Yeah, we just kind of fire. I mean, I could try to trade him. I don't know if I have the cap space to do that, but I don't know why they're even falling. But I don't know. Okay, so I need Danny Pierce more because of course we lost Gilmore and we don't have our 4th round pick. I think I put him in a trade last season, but this guy just looks too good. Early 1st round talent. I mean, we just gotta go best player available at this point. He's only normal though. My goodness, 75 rated though, really good, but only normal, and I probably can't get anyone else in the draft. All right, so 5th and most likely our final season here, and we gotta at least make the playoffs, right? I don't know how we didn't make it last season. Our team is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mac Jones has been unbelievable. But now I got this guy. What, drafted in the 2nd round, I think? He's hidden development. Should I just check him out? Because obviously he's not going to get game time with Mac Jones. Let's go ahead and just check him out. This guy was the Heisman winner. I don't know why those QBs were falling. I don't know why Madden does that sometimes. I wish they would do that if I actually needed a QB. As this guy... This guy's superstar X Factor. He was the #2 player in the entire draft. He was the Heisman winner, and he was just there at #2. This dude like murdered his family or something. I don't know. But okay, we have 2 X Factor quarterbacks. I can't even trade him because obviously I screwed myself last season by giving out some massive contracts because I thought last season was gonna be the season that we go all the way and we didn't even make the playoffs. So I can't even trade him. I guess if Mac Jones is tired, he can come in and do a job. I don't know. The team looks ridiculous, man. We did lose Kyle Duggar, unfortunately, and Stefan Gilmore. But hey, Malachi Brewer can step up. Amani Hooker hopefully can step up. Linebacking group, D-line group still looks amazing, honestly. Specialists, we're going to have Darrell Williams remain in the slot. He's been fantastic there all of this rebuild. Malachi Brewer in the slot. I'm not changing too much. I'm really not. I'm just... Oh my god, I don't know. I hope I make the playoffs, dude, because we got to keep this streak going. No. Okay, wait. Okay, we won 38-0 in week 17. We either miss the playoffs or have a bye week. I'm really scared to go check. I'm not gonna lie. We go 13-3. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Finally, dude. We finished 1st in the entire league. Dude, you don't even know. I thought we missed it again. Honestly, I was about to go. Oh my goodness. Okay, we made it back. We got a bye week this time, 3rd in the NFL in yards. Hey, Mac Jones didn't get 4,500 yards or 45 touchdowns this year. What the heck? But defensively, we stepped in it massively. So the year where Mac Jones goes down a little bit, we do the best. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but Mac Jones still had a good season, dude. He's been so good this entire rebuild. Kareem Hunt. Oh my god. Look at the touchdowns on the ground between our 2 running backs. 18. Ramondre Steven and Traylor got themselves 5 as well. Holy. That's where all our touchdowns came from. Tyreek Hill was amazing. Juju was good. Henry was good. Darrell Wallace in the slot didn't go. He either goes crazy or is okay. I mean, this is definitely still really good. But last season, of course, he was unbelievable. Okay, all of our touchdowns though were on the ground. Don't know where that came from, but I will take that. We go 13-3. Of course, just pound the rock, man. Our O-line is so good. Sack numbers looking pretty decent here as well. I'm happy. I'm happy. Now we just gotta please just make a deep playoff run. We had a lot of picks as well, so that is good. But of course it is playoff time. Let's just go ahead and sim to next week because of course we got a bye week. Finally, we finished with a good record, a really good record. We got ourselves the Ravens. Okay. Okay, so Ravens are the 7th seed. We got Jaguars, Jets. Okay, the Buccaneers finished #1 in their division. Okay, please, Lamar Jackson, don't do this to me. Please do not do this to me. Let's just go ahead and advance. They finished 9-7. Finally, we get our first playoff win of the video, and we are, what, 5 seasons in, and now we're going to be playing Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. They finished 10-6. Please, Mac Jones, can I get a McCorkle miracle? We win 30. We made it. Let's go. We made it. We actually made it again. Dude, I've been on fire. I mean, this rebuild has been unreal. It's been all over the place. A definite roller coaster. But we made it in our final season. Let's go. We're playing the 9-7 Panthers. Really. I'm not gonna count them out though. Definitely not. Let's go ahead and... Is this Luke Van Dyke, Virgil Van Dyke's brother? Of course, spelt way differently. If you guys even know who that is, if you do, shout out to you. But he wins MVP. McCorkle Miracle. We finally have pulled it off and win Coach of the Year. Love to see that. Offensive Player of the Year went to Luke Van Dijk as well. Defensive Player of the Year went to Rousseau. Okay, interesting to see his name up here. Fred Warner. I'll just skim through these. Would you look at that? Jamison Crowder is #1. How many best wide receivers has he won this video? Honestly, it has been too many. Too many, bro. Oh, Trent Brown finished #2. Onwenu made it up here, though. And Isaiah Wynn. Isaiah Wynn already a star, but Onwenu, of course, only normal. Finished top 5. If he was star, I'd move him to superstar, but he, of course, is only normal. So I will be moving him to star because he did finish in the top 5. Shout out to you, Michael Onwenu. All right, we didn't really have too much else. Like Fred Warner was #3, and then DBs, JC Jackson was like 9. Development trade upgrades. Who am I expecting? I don't even know. I'm going this kind of blank. Mac Jones, of course, this guy still doesn't get his hidden. He's played 255, which is actually a lot. I don't know why. Is that why? Did he have a lot of? Is that why Mac Jones' numbers were down? No, I don't know. But obviously we have 2 X Factor quarterback. Maybe that's the wave. Maybe that's the wave. You just gotta switch it out mid-game because obviously we haven't been too great. So maybe I don't know where I'm going with this. Nobody on offense. Defensively, Fred Warner still hasn't gone up, and that is just making me so mad. Did we not get one? I swear the years I make the Super Bowl, I don't get upgrades, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Actually, wait, we did get one upgrade. And that is, of course, Michael Onwenu, who finished top 5 in the best O-line, and that gets him up to star development now. Gotta love that. Of course, that's the rule that we're rocking with in the rest of our realistic rebuilds. We made the Super Bowl, though. Finally. We're playing the Panthers. I don't know who the Panthers have. Is Sam Darnold still here? Surely not, right? I mean, it could be. It could be. You never know. Sam Darnold versus Mac Jones. What a Super Bowl. We have a 92 rated team. They're 88. Shaq Thompson's up to X Factor. Same with Derek Brown. I'll see you guys in there. I'm so happy we made it. All right, here we are. We're into the Super Bowl. It looks like we're in Atlanta here. And I don't know who their quarterback. What is going on with my screen? Okay, I don't. What is this? Is my game frozen? No, I'm good. Did I see Jameis Winston? I think it was Jameis Winston. It is Jameis. Jameis versus Mac Jones. That is a Super Bowl headline if I've ever seen it. Of course, Super Bowl, main event, quarter by quarter. And oh, I didn't change the minutes to 10. No, that's fine. I totally forgot to do that. I don't know why. 7-7. We're up 14-7 now. We're going to the second quarter. Of course, we go quarter by quarter. And then the fourth quarter, we go play by play. I'm really sorry I didn't change it to 10. But hey, maybe this video is already too long as it is. So maybe it's a good thing as we get it to... They answered right back. Wow, high scoring first half there, like 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes. That was unreal. We take the lead though with the last minute field goal. 24-21. We're leading by 3. Going into the third quarter, we get another field goal to go up 6, but they get a touchdown to, of course, go up 1. And here we go. We got ourselves a game. 28-27. They have the ball though. That's not good, but it looks like we're getting some good stops here. It's 3rd and 9. We get another stop. Beautiful. Why is it across the entire field? I don't know. 1st and 10. Mac Jones, what are we doing? Third. Okay. Quick 3 and out for us there. That's not good. As the Panthers have to punt the ball. Okay, so at least we're getting stops. Can we get anything going? Thank you, Tyreek Hill. And that's a rush. Mac Jones, 10-yard rush. He can do it himself in it. Yes, sir. Hunter Henry. Nothing there. Nothing there. Now it's 3rd and 10. Is that 10 yards? 8 yards to Darrell Wallace. We got to go for this, right? Do we? We do. 4th and 2. 3-yard rush by Kareem Hunt. Oh, my goodness, my heart. 1st and 10. Mac Jones throws it away again. What is going on? Why do we have so many dead plays? 3rd and 10. It's another... Are we in field goal range? Okay, we are in field goal range to go up 2. Shout out to you, Will Lutz, who I signed a few years back. He's coming through, but the Panthers look like they're driving down nicely, but they got a 10-yard penalty. Taylor Moton, shout out to you. I'll pay you after the game. 3rd and 20. They can't do it. Aziz. It's because I never changed his name. It's because I never changed his name. He's mad at me. And he's now throwing on purpose? What is going on? This game, what is going on? This is a scrappy final few seconds here, but they get it right back. Tommy Tremble, their tight end. Really? 3rd and 7. 4th and 7. Are they in field goal range? I don't think so. They went for it. They went for it. Oh my god. Waste clock. Can we get the first down though? 3rd and 2. The biggest play of the video. The biggest play of our season, obviously. Can we get a first down here? We do. We do. We do. Hunter Henry. That's game. That's game, right? Is that game? No. Why are we giving them any time? 1st and 10. That should be game. Oh my gosh. Why are we giving... Oh my gosh. How did we not waste more time? 19 seconds. They don't have a timeout. There's no way they're coming down against our defense. No way. End the game. End the game. We did it. Last season. Oh my god, we did it. That was unreal. What a game. Jameis Winston versus Mac Jones. What was it? 21-24 going into the fourth quarter? No, at halftime, wasn't it? Absolutely defensive masterclass in the second half there. But we actually just came out on top. McCorkle Jones has done it. And we got ourselves a McCorkle miracle. Jameis Winston, add him to the down bad list, of course. Yes, sir. You're on the list now, baby. Can't believe we actually faced him. That's unreal. But oh, I'm so happy that we just did it in our last season. Thank God, because this rebuild as a whole has been so weird. Mac Jones, what a Super Bowl performance. 315 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Are you kidding me? Let's go ahead and check out the stats. Jameis Winston had a lot of yards as well. Dude, I'm so happy. Holy, we did it. No picks in this game at all. Jameis didn't throw one. That's something you never see. Mac Jones, of course, not as well. 31 out of 47, though. Threw a lot. Of course, we were down for a lot of the game, too. Christian McCaffrey was okay. Kareem Hunt was terrible. 2 yards a carry. What in the world happened there? Mac Jones had that one rush for like 10 yards. That was clutch. Darrell Wallace, our drafted guy a few years back. I think he was only normal, too. Been very nice. Unfortunately, didn't go up to superstar. Hunter Henry, 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill. All of our receivers on top, baby. Joe Rocco here. Who? I don't know. Robbie Anderson had 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh my goodness. All right. That's scary defensively. Did we have sacks? Fred Warner with 1 sack. This was a weird game. No picks as well, of course, but we came out on top, baby. Let's go. Life is good, baby. We get ourselves a Super Bowl in the final season here. We win 28-30. Of course, the Patriots' 7th one. And this rebuild has been anything but easy goings, man. But of course, before we go ahead and round out the team as a whole, I'd just like to say if you made it here to this point of the video, I appreciate you a lot, man. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I am so close to 100 subscribers at the time of recording. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do it. We got crazy rebuilds like this on the channel already, and of course, coming every 2 days. So it would mean a lot if you guys could subscribe. But the team, of course, bro. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Mac Jones would be able to fulfill Brady's shoes? Now, I know we weren't the best the first 4 seasons, but him statistically as a whole was amazing this entire rebuild, and that is something I did not expect. I gave him normal development. I thought we could maybe even go another direction later on. I don't know, but from the very beginning to the end, he has been unbelievable, bro. Didn't throw over 12 picks. Like, he has been so good. And of course, went up to X Factor. Went up to a development trait every year. Like, I've never seen that before. Never. So that was unreal. Ends at a 99 rated. You'll love to see it. Patriot fans, let me know how you guys feel about Mac Jones. Kareem Hunt we brought in. We had Damian Harris the whole time, who was pretty good. Traylor, Ramondre Stevens. Tyreek Hill we signed. First time ever having Tyreek Hill in a rebuild, or even on like franchise in general. He's just usually never ever there. Usually can't trade for him as well. Darrell Wallace. Dude, Darrell Wallace was so good too. Let's go ahead and check out his stats. Of course, we drafted him a few years back, but we had him in the slot, and he had some crazy years, man. This year he was great. I mean, he didn't have crazy yards, but he was usually the 3rd or even sometimes 2nd string. 17 touchdowns. He had over 10 touchdowns each year. All I gotta say, what a great draft pick Darrell Wallace was. Of course, we traded for Juju as well last season, I believe, just to try to get us over the hump. Didn't work last season. Fortunately, worked this season. Hunter Henry was amazing this entire rebuild as well. I'm excited to see how he and Jonnu Smith do for the Patriots in real life. Run that little 2 tight end set. Shout out to Gronk and Aaron. Maybe I won't shout out Aaron Hernandez, but you know what I mean. Trent Brown, amazing. Of course, they got him in real life now. We had 2 little big centers here. 83 overall they are now. Onwenu went up to star, and then Isaiah Wynn rounded us a really good O-line, one of the best O-lines in the league. Offensively, we were great the entire rebuild, honestly. It was defensively where we were all over the place. An absolute roller coaster. BARMORE, though, amazing this entire rebuild as well. The Alabama draft picks in 2021 turned out fantastic, as he's up to a 99 X Factor as well. Like, what? He was so good. Winovich was amazing. Of course, we got Tuitt late on. JC Jackson, Malachi Brewer, I think our first pick of this entire rebuild, I think. He was pretty good. Jonathan Jones here as well. Of course, we unfortunately lost Gilmore, but maybe Gilmore was just like a locker room cancer, because right when we got rid of him, we won the Super Bowl. No, I'm kidding. But Marcus Williams we got as well. Amani Hooker, Aziz Ojulari, who almost sold in the Super Bowl because I didn't change his name. I'm sorry. I totally forgot to do that, and I don't know why I didn't. I mean, I guess it's not the biggest of deals, as it's the first name. Like, the last name is usually the one that shows. Like, in my last rebuild, the Eagles rebuild, Landon Dickerson was making me mad, so I had to change it. But Azeez Ojulari was good ever since we traded for him, except he did almost sell in the Super Bowl, though. And Wilson was a beast. Shepard, of course, we got. And he never went to a superstar, unfortunately. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year one year, I think. Bit solid this entire rebuild. Fred Warner, of course, one of the best, if not the best middle linebacker in the league. Had to get him on our team, and he helped us out tremendously. I don't know why this guy's not X Factor as a whole already, but somehow he didn't even go up for us anyway. Don't know how that works, but that's the team. Dude, that was an amazing rebuild, because oh my god, we missed the playoffs like every year, but that last season was unreal, and that game was crazy too. It was a super fun one, man. One of my most fun rebuilds I've made so far. So if you guys have made it here, of course, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button as well. Let's see if we can hit, what, 25 likes? That's the goal, and I'm so close to 100. So if you guys haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. It would mean so much to me. But that's gonna be the end of me. Everybody, take care. My name is Phomvongsa. Peace.